congratulations to you, Chris. The Celtics are sitting back watching the Mavericks now have to take a flight to Minnesota. And if Minnesota wins another home playoff game, then we're going to a game 6. And that's when you go, anything can happen. That's when you start going like this. Then you're like, oh my God, let's see what happens in game 6. And then if it's game 7, well, they got to game 7. They made it happen. Anything can happen. That's the road. That's the world we're on.
Did you see the stat that was Kyrie's first ever loss in a closeout game?
Is that right?
He was somebody dug it up. He was 14-0 in closeout games in the playoffs.
Jeez. Well, you know what? Our guy Cat showed up, didn't he?
He had to, Rich.
Well,
he did.
He had to.
Got all them shots up.
Choice.
Some finally went in.
This much maligned Karl-Anthony Towns was just making threes like crazy in the fourth quarter last night. Anthony Edwards made some shots as well down the stretch, played a little bit of defense. Luka had his LJ moment, but couldn't convert the 4-point play just at the very end of this game when you just thought
I didn't think he got touched. I didn't think Ant touched him on that. That seemed like a phantom foul to me.
I didn't love that.
That was wild that he threw that. First of all, that he got that up and in. And the foul, and then missed the free throw. I guess ball doesn't lie in your scenario
had it to a
there.
2-point game if he made that free throw.
But Karl-Anthony Towns got it done. 20 in the second half, 25 overall. Made those clutch threes down the stretch. Playing some good defense. Rudy Gobert was backing down Luka. I was just saying, shouldn't he just say something in French about you can't guard me or what, as he's getting to the line, which is probably just, that wouldn't be a wise use of his energy.
Google Translate. Let me see what that would be.
Make the petite move like he's a little too petite.
Too petite.
I mean, everyone's petite next to Gobert.
I know.
7'4".
Rich, you said Cat's been much maligned, which he has been. And the thing is, and I wondered about this last night because he has been. I think it's just because he was such a great player. He was a number 1 draft pick, Chris.
Yep.
The expectations for him coming out of Kentucky were so huge that, the Spider-Man thing, with great power comes great responsibility. With that number 1 pick, people expect you to be the man night in and night out. And I think, obviously, that's the reason why people kind of get on him a little bit. But he needed a night like last night.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns wound up last night, as I mentioned, with the 25 points. And Edwards wound up an assist shy of a triple-double, which Luka got anyway. If you told us again that Luka was triple-doubling, that would be, okay, another sweep. And you as a Celtic fan would be, damn it, they have 8 days off. We have 9. It's only a 1-day advantage of rest. Now comes at least 3 days advantage of rest. And so we'll see if the Timberwolves can make it a 5-day advantage of rest. And the way Anthony Edwards was talking about, yes, Micah Parsons, who was right there in the front row after the game last night, makes you think that Anthony Edwards told the Mavericks locker room attendant, see you later this week.
Tell somebody in the hallway you'll see him for game 6. Where does that confidence come from?
What am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to say we're going to lose game 5? No, I'm not going to never say that. Michael Parsons, he was rocking the AE1s, and I told him he wears size 14. I'll bring back some nice shoes for game 6. That's what I told him.
That's great. That's great.
Point. What is he supposed to say?
What was he supposed to say? But he played great, and that's what we needed.
Look
that's
at
what we
Micah
wanted
right there. Look at him. The Lion right there with his Mavericks gear on, cheering it on. He's all in. Now that's all in right there.
Trayvon's
all in. Yeah, Diggs was there too, right?
Nice. I love it when guys from other sports in the city go to the games.
I like
you see that in Boston a lot.
I like it.
So I love seeing that.
And he's not even signed long term.
Yeah, the Kelseys were there.
Yeah.
Right. Mahomes was there in Dallas
Mahomes and Kelsey were there last game. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're just scouting so they could figure out if they can play in the NBA.
Right. Or are they going to try to sign Ant to play wideout or something?
I don't know, man. But Anthony Edwards, he's so wildly entertaining, and I definitely want to see this to a game 6 just to see if we can get to a game 7.
Oh,
that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
The T-Wolves right now are 3-0 in closeout games, so
that'd be something.
You never know.
Let's go. More basketball.
Well, definitely better than less because tonight we got nothing.
Got nothing.
We got nothing tonight.
Baseball. We got some college golf.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.